So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. It's complete to Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His record-setting ball game just continues. I mean, we're getting into and he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the edge.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. Don't get nervous.
On 2nd down and 4. Breeze. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's
rush coming, and he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Here's Breeze to throw. And this one complete to Smith. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Back to throw. Herbert. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2nd and 11. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 4th down, Herbert. The quick slant caught, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory.
Badgley on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Set. 60 outlaw. Topper. Smoke. Big grip.
Off play action. Herbert, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, LA. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing now is Breeze. And he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. It's caught, Smith. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here's King. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Good.
And this is caught inside the 5. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Complete, Smith has it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Breeze going to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
And wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
And how'd that work out?
Yeah, well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart. Remember, he was a junior tennis champion. Beat Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion, back when they were in the juniors. I think that football.
Set. 18 Gator. 13 spill.
6 man.
Hey, exit.
Check curls. Check curls.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. And he is just one reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 71 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about